Earning a GED will get a little more difficult after 2014. WITC officials say a new test will be administered in about a year, but will include more rigorous content with more complex tests. After 2014, the exams will be computer-based and will continue to include subjects like math, reading, social studies, and science. The Bears researcher Dr. Lynn Rogers near Ely has become quite popular around the world after thousands watched the research via a camera placed inside the Bears' dens. But the research methods used by Dr. Rogers aren't always popular with everyone, as Jennifer Austin reports.
First, getting cam in.
For decades, Dr. Lynn Rogers has been at home in the woods near Ely, studying bears up close, hoping to learn about the animal he calls misunderstood.
The stuff that I used to think was dangerous, you know, that they were being ferocious, was just expressing their own anxiety.
This was the evidence of the bear trying to get at this feeder.
Kurt Soderberg calls the woods home too, and has a much different take on the neighborhood bears.
The bears causing damage, concerning people with coming too close, bears not being afraid of humans.
The Minnesota DNR says they've received multiple complaints from people who live near Eagles Nest Township, saying the bears come a little too close for comfort.
They're not comfortable with bears being this friendly to people.
A recent letter to Dr. Rogers, written by DNR Commissioner Tom Landwehr, expresses this concern and others about Rogers' work, including a lack of published research. Landwehr is concerned that Rogers' research methods are making wild bears too comfortable around humans.
It's the best way for people to learn because they're learning directly from the bears.
Well, I think overall, Dr. Rogers' research and especially the North American Bear Center have been great for Ely.
Ely Mayor Ross Peterson says bear and human interaction is a potential problem that needs to be dealt with, but stands by Rogers, saying his work has benefited the Bear Center.
That was going to have a very positive effect on the community, and it has. And I think all of that stems from Dr. Rogers' research.
Soderberg says he isn't necessarily against the research itself, just wishes it would be done in a different manner and not so close to home.
It doesn't need to be done literally in somebody's backyard.
In Ely, Jennifer Austin, KBJR 6 and Range 11.
Dr. Rogers says he plans to respond to the letter sent to him from the DNR, but he hasn't done so yet. And that's quite an interesting situation. That research that he's doing online has attracted literally millions of people around the world, but there's obviously some question about his research methods.
Yes, we've talked about it on Facebook with our Facebook viewers, and they have raised all kinds of arguments on both sides
For
of the fence. So, yep, certainly a little bit controversial up there, but also some very cold temperatures on their way up there. Hope everyone in the Northland has an extra layer of clothes that they can throw on here tonight, because it is going to be a cold one. I'll take a look at that extended forecast in just a minute. Stay with us.